Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly Space Engineers stream. I'm Brian, aka Duke Skyloafer. Waiting for the game to load here. I'm not going to do my usual on-camera section today. I had a tooth pulled this week, and it hurts slightly, which for some reason means that I don't want to be on a camera. I don't know what the deal is. It's kind of psychological here, so I'm talking just fine. It comes and goes. I had just recently had... Sorry to get into too much detail right off the bat here, but I had some noodles stuck in the tooth hole, and I just had to pry it out with a toothpick. So, but it's feeling a little bit better. Anyway, I'm waiting for the game to load here, which is why I am stalling a little bit. But and there we go. Actually, just in time. So I'll give you like a quick update as to where we are here. I hope that the music is coming. Yeah, everything's looking good here. My audio levels are looking good. Cool. So yeah, last time, if you're hanging out in the chat, feel free to say hi. Or don't. It's up to you. It's a low expectation stream. Last time, we were working on this gigantic engine thruster pod thing going on here. I built one side with lots and lots of engines, with the hope that this would be enough to get this ship off the planet. Should be plenty. Put some guns on it. Can't shoot them yet because we have no ammo, because I don't have the material for the ammo. And then off stream, in between, I built the other side. I just mirrored it and built it up on the other side as well. Just kept going back and forth because I'm in survival mode, and I didn't want to cheat and go into creative for this, so I had to keep going, flying back and forth. Check this, check that. But it's a fairly simple design. Yeah, everything's pretty much in rows and everything, so not terribly difficult. I did also do a couple of other quick things. You'll note here that I added 4 guns in the middle here. I can barely walk on it. So I added 4 guns in the middle here. Hopefully they won't like shoot each other when the time comes. I added a remote control block back here. Just replaced a kind of a slant thing that was already there. And I don't know what button I just pushed. There we go. And then I also added, so you can see these stairs here. I was originally putting stairs in just to kind of break up the ramp a little bit here. Hang on a second, I'm going to tune my own music down for a second here because it's really loud in my own ears. I think that probably tunes it down on the stream quite a bit, but let's see if I can bring it back up a little. There we go. Close enough. I think that's fine. Okay. I don't want to drown myself out or the game out with the music. Also, in case you're listening to your own music, I don't want mine to be too overpowering here. But yeah, so I put these stairs in originally. Bring that up just a little bit right there. I put this in originally just to kind of break up the design I was thinking. And then I realized, like, yeah, I got some stairs here. I might as well throw some catwalk up on the top here, and then you can just walk down into here. So if you're on the ship, you can now open the emergency bulkhead here and step out. Like this way, you can go out this way and fall out the front if you want. Maybe I could put an extra ladder there or something. I don't know. You could fall out the front if you want. Or you could just like walk over here, come up the stairs, walk over the refinery here, fly out the back. It'd be good if I'm like in space and I need to quickly get back into the ship. I also added like a little ledge on the back. Oh yeah, I guess I did kind of do a little bit of work on the back. Not a whole lot, but I basically took the corner of the corner off since it was already kind of like a hat. And this area is open no matter what. Yeah, I took that corner off, and then I just put a little ledge there, because what I've found in space is like if you're coming in at a door, you're gonna want somewhere to land, so that you could then open the door and get in, and then walk in. So that's that. I decided to leave that window up at the top there. I just took in the sides a little bit back here to make it flat. So that's pretty much it. I hope this is enough gyroscopes. I guess I could always add another on the back. I'm kind of hoping I can put like a... Someday I'll have a gravity generator or something. I don't know. Who knows? I'm thinking the survival kit will probably go back here, or it may go into the further back section, or it may... I may just take one of the cargo containers out and stick it in the middle. I don't know. I haven't quite thought that part through. So today, though, we are going to be working on... we should probably get... I think this thing has finished its mining. So I'm going to maybe start the day by finding another source of iron and getting this thing working on that. And then we're going to start covering up the bridge here and coming up with a... cool design for what this will look like. We're probably going to take this seat out and move it somewhere else. And then to finish off the day, I did add, I don't actually know where to find it in here. I did add a spooky mod. Here we go, spooky thing. Oh, it looks like this. Well, I wanted to add some spooky pumpkins for Halloween. You know? I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. We're going to color them. We're going to make them look cool. Put them somewhere on the bridge. Or maybe we'll, after we take out the, once we're done with all of our to-do list, we'll just take these. Maybe I'll put it like right there. Nah, it won't work because that's it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Is this thing on? What is this? No. Not the to-do, the battery. Are we still on? Oh, it's on auto. It's supposed to be on recharge. This one's supposed to be on discharge. This one's been running the show. Okay, that's fine. It'll charge up. We're trying to charge this one up off of this one so I could eventually grind down the rest of this vehicle here. But where we're going to go first is we're going to try and find a new source of iron somewhere. Now, where we're going to, how we're going to do that is kind of a twofold process here. First, I'm going to go and get away from the loud noises. Turn the ore detector on. I need to kind of fly this thing away from the base a little bit and not toward that Humboldt. So we were mining over there. I think I mined over there. I think where I haven't mined is back behind, back that way. I haven't looked toward those mountains, and there's probably plenty of iron back there. So I'm going to fly the ship over there to scout it out. Make a GPS. Ship's looking pretty good up here. It's primarily thrusters. I kind of like that. We will make a GPS there, fly the thing back, the miner, dock it, and then record a path to it. So that way I don't have to worry about recording paths along the way. So, let me know. Looks like I might have dropped a couple frames of network here at some point. Let me know if my if the quality of the stream starts degrading at any point. Okay, let's see. Everything is on. Let me just make sure that we're not actually doing anything. Yeah, we're not doing anything. Okay. Yeah, we mined out that entire thing before. Let's zoom this in a little bit here. Yeah, so we're going to fly this way, away from everything else. Let's see if we can pick up some iron somewhere over this way. What do we got here? Slow it down, slow it down. Nickel, iron. Here's some over here. We could use this one. Unless it's a boulder. As long as it's not a boulder, we'll be okay. Doesn't look like it's a boulder. Yeah, I do have a modded ore detector on, so I could see a little bit further than the usual, like, ridiculously short distance of a small grid ore detector. I think I can go 600 meters, I want to say. Good enough for single player to just not be super annoying. Alright, hold on, I don't want to back up into anything here. So where is the... Probably right here might be the best place. go in. So I'm going to... I'm just going to call this new iron. Turn off all my other ones, and then head back to the base. And then we'll record a path to here. Alright, I'm going to try to have this thing auto-land and hope that it doesn't crash into stuff on the way down. There we go. So, Pam is doing its auto-landing for me here. Thanks for the follow, Griff Prime. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Alright. So, now we're going to actually... So this is Pam. This is the Path Auto Miner script. You can find it for free, of course, on the workshop. And we're going to record a path, fly back to that iron, set up a job, get it working, and then I'm probably just going to, assuming I have enough... Yeah, I got plenty of H2. We'll fly back. Love, love, love space engineers. It's been the thing that kept me sane during the pandemic. Alright, what's battery like on this thing? Can I see battery on the screen or no? I don't think so. This thing's been sitting on the charger for a while, so I'm pretty sure the battery's looking pretty good. Fully recharged in 19 seconds. I think we will be okay. Alright, so let us record a path. Go back to undock. We're gonna fly high enough up that this thing is not gonna smack into anything. Turn ourselves around. Fly back. Where did I leave that? There it is. Fly back to that new iron over there. So this thing is recording a path now. And as I love I don't know if you can see it, the antenna bouncing around at the top of the screen, the antenna signal. Ah, stop, it went too far. Too far, too far, too far. I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at the antenna signal. Now my recorded path is really screwed up, but that's okay. He'll just do a little weird fly around when it comes and goes. Alright, I think that's probably good enough for our path. Let's say stop recording. We're going to say set up mining job, and I do need to go into here and turn on sensor field range, and now we should see this box indicating the area that we're going to mine. So let's go point ourselves. I want to be kind of under 45 degrees here, just for this ship is not really designed to mine at a steeper angle than 45 degrees because of the forward thrust, so I want to keep it like 35 to 40 degrees there. So the iron here is really kind of shallow. I hope I'm not going to hit... Yeah, we'll probably... Wait, oh. That was probably an iron boulder way over there. We might get some cobalt while we're mining iron here. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Alright, so how close are we to the front of the ground here? I want to make sure that this whole rectangle is out. Yeah, that'll probably be good. Right about there, just so that when it moves down to that bottom section, the drill doesn't hit the ground, and they're going to back up a little more. Okay. Then, we're going to set up our new job here. So, I'm probably just going to have this thing going for quite some time. So I'm going to set the width a little bit higher, so it's going to be a bit wider, which is quite a significant amount of additional tunnels that it'll make. Well, it's got a height of 4, so it'll do 8 more tunnels, which is pretty good. We are going to say the minimum depth, we can back it off quite a bit, because it is only 22 something deep. So we'll say at minimum, it's got to go 24 at least. And then, let's double check everything here. This looks pretty good. So it's just going to mine away that there. And then the minimum depth, it'll just, in terms of the actual depth, it'll go at least 24 meters. And then once it starts hitting actual ore that isn't stone, it'll just keep on going till it starts just collecting stone, and then it'll bring it back or move on to the next hole. So kind of a variable depth, which I like. So we're going to start a new job, and in we go. Now I'm going to jump out, and there we go. So that's just going to do that for a while and hopefully get me some iron fairly quickly so that I can get the ship going. Alright, we're making the bridge. Where's my ship at? It's way back that way. Off we go. I always enjoyed jetpacking back when I've got the physics mod on, the aerodynamic physics, which I don't have in this world. What I do, and then you just like forget about it and turn into a blazing fireball on the way back. Alright, so what we're doing today. This battery is still discharging and it's at less than 40%. So we'll probably grind away a good amount of this thing at some point today, but I think the roof is going to fit over it anyway. As a recap, what we're going to end up doing, since I don't have any silver, and I don't have enough silver for a large grid survival kit, we're going to grind away most of this, and we're just going to leave this survival kit, which is got a, I hope, has a landing gear attached to it. So we'll just have a survival kit on a landing gear with a big old battery stuck to it, and then I will put a O2 generator back on the side of it so that I can at least, while I'm recharging power and stuff, I could be refilling bottles and everything. So get my health back. I don't know when I lost my health. That must have been during the... Oh yeah, while I was building this second pod off stream, I smacked into the side of the ship several times. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so what do we want to do here? One thing that I do want to do, that I'm really itching to do, is make a new color scheme for this thing, because it looks blah with the, with the current, like, two-tone gray that I did, and, like, the battered thing. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be sci-fi armor, I'm thinking. Although I haven't done anything in the weldless armor yet, so I don't know. I'm probably going to do most of it in sci-fi armor, and then we'll do parts of it in other stuff for accents, because even though this is a, get off the planet quick ship, that's basically in air quotes now, because we are not getting off the planet quick. I've been here for like, I don't know how many streams building this ship, and, yeah, I ramble a lot. Let's see about a roof. What do we want to do here? So, obviously the roof is going to come out a bit. And then I want really most of the front to be kind of glass, because I really want to see space and stuff. Because this, despite me putting guns all over it, it is not intended to be a combat ship. It's intended to be a exploration ship that can defend itself if needed. So, let's see. What if we just... How much stuff do I have on me? That's fine. Let's not do that for the moment. Let's stick with this. And let's see. Let's just kind of map this out a little bit here to begin with. Oh, and actually, the build and repair is going to start building it. I don't want to build it. Both of you stop. Actually, I'm kind of shocked they didn't start building it already. Am I already out of steel? That's an interesting question. Now we got a lot of steel plate. We got a lot of iron left. Okay. No, either way. Alright, so let's just make a really boring cockpit first. Or bridge, and then we'll make it look better. So I'm thinking maybe we'll come out about that far. Maybe we'll do like... How's my... Okay, hydrogen's still looking good. Kind of bring that out a little bit like this. Alright, and then we can kind of blend that together at some point. So then if we wanted to do like a... Bring this in a little bit like that. And maybe grab these. Like that. It's going to look kind of boring to begin with. And maybe to finish with. We'll see. The goal here is that this section in the front, this bridge section, is going to be entirely airtight and pressurized, and that the rest of the ship is not, because I didn't want to bother with, this part is going to be expanded, and we're going to, build on it over time and everything, so this part is not going to be airtight. We'll have doors and stuff, but it won't be airtight. The rest of this, through these airlocks here, this will be airtight. And those things are coming awful close. They shouldn't be a problem, though. They're not coming this way. Yeah, they won't be a problem. A stingray and a mayfly. Interesting. Excuse me. So yeah, I haven't played too much with Splitsy's updated assert since he had the big update. So I've been watching a lot of these signals fly by, and they've mostly been leaving me alone, which is nice. All right, so we got this going on. And then we need some windows. We need a cool window shape, though. Kind of want to do... Let me clear out a toolbar here and just load up a bunch of windows and see what we got. Do I have any modded windows? Oh, we got these round windows now. We got the bridge windows, so I want to try fitting bridge windows in somewhere since this is the bridge. We'll put in... Get the 1x1s. Probably won't need 2x3s, but we'll grab those. 1x1s, 1x2s. We're not going to do the shuttered windows. Oh, it's snowing. How nice. Shuttered windows are from a mod. I'm not going to do those. I don't think we want any of these half window things. I'm not going to do round windows. I can't really think of a good way to do round windows on a ship like this. So I'm thinking we could do something like maybe something real pointy. Something like this, something real pointy. Let me throw a just something like this. Oops, there we go. Nope, there we go. Something like this here as like a brace kind of a thing. Then we'll do a... oh, that's still got nothing to stick to. Because they don't line up. Yeah, I think I kind of want it to be up. Because that's going to start... That's going to start going down there. Okay. Let's get rid of you and let's do something more like this, but with the, where's the side like this? There we go. So I guess I got to get the other one. Yeah, something more like that, and then this is the transition base. So I want the transition base mirrored. And then we could do... Gotta have enough spots for these things to all connect to. Alright, so if we did something like that, it's like a little... I don't know, just a bunch of spots for things to grip to. Throw in... I need girder. Was that the problem before? I wasn't paying attention. Girder. Just give me all the girders and give me a bunch more of the steel plate. Alright. I don't want free placement mode. What do I do here? There we go. Okay. One of you there. One of you there. And then... Ooh, what would we do here? Would we do like a... Well, we definitely take... That's way too big. Is this not the... Is this not the group that has the... Yeah, this is just the really big ones, and none of them are angled. What do we got here for... I want the 1x2... What did I put in here? 2x3 flats. I wanted the 1x2 flats. There we go. Alright, so we want the one that looks like this. Yeah. Yeah, and then we could actually slope the top a little bit more even. Okay, so we got that. Probably have one of these on the side, one of these on the side, and then we'll cut the corners off of the bottom here so that it matches up. And then what we could do is put this out of here so I can see what I'm working with. Alright, then what we could do is make like another additional kind of a point on the front. How would that look? Would that be weird looking? Yeah, that would be weird looking, right? Because you'd have just like a triangle shape sticking out the front. Would that look weird or would that look awesome? Weird or awesome? You know what? I'm thinking awesome. I might be completely wrong about that. And maybe you all don't know what I mean, but I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna decide. Does it look dumb? Does it look awesome? Okay. So what I'm talking about is like if we did something like... let's see, where's the ground? I'm putting these in just temporarily here. If we did something like that, and then we did this kind of a slope. What am I going to need to put? I'm not going to have the right kind of connection points in there. Let's see, what would I have to do to make this work? I'd have to do something like, okay, this is temporary. Temporary solution until I decide whether or not this is a dumb idea. Ow. Wrong button. So if we did something like that, then we'd have to also do... let's see if we brought that in. Kind of like the idea of that. Then we'd have to do like a... Ooh, you know what? We wouldn't necessarily have to do... I was thinking we'd just have to put like a flat triangle on there. But I don't think we would. I think we could do something cooler with that. We could go like... Ow, what am I stuck on? Hey, 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 move it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, I like where this is going. Right up until the point I flew into a tree, I liked where this was going. Okay, so then instead of this... Oh boy, this is going to be... Don't fail me now, geometry. Gonna need you there. You there. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting shape. How's that gonna work? So if we did that, we're gonna seal this off then. Because I could go and throw... that's not the shape that I want. Okay, never mind. Not what I wanted. We want to go more of a... We want one of these to kind of end there. So we basically want it to be like... I don't have a spot that I can lock it onto here. Let's try this. Yeah, that's where I want it to end, which means that this is not exactly going to work out, is it? Is it? Because if we flip this around like this, that goes underneath that. So we would want actually the... Like if that was there, well, we could probably make that work. Because then what we need to do is somehow fit... I might have to go inside to do this. We need to find the 1x2 face inverted and do that. So we'll fall out the other side for a minute here. Okay, alright. Okay, so then what's my solution for this bottom hole here? If I cut this, let's see, we need something in the back here to hold this, because I'm going to cut this piece out. I don't want all that to fall over. Oh, I think that's connected. Yeah, that's connected. Okay. So if I did that same invert down there, now we got a cool looking shape that kind of ends in a triangle that's sticking out here, which we could do something with that. It's going to fall off now? No, it's not. Okay. We could do something cool with that. We will do something cool with that. We're going to figure that out later, though. First, we're going to mirror the other side and see what we could do. So from the inside, we got a nice looking... Got a nice looking view. Okay, how did I do this? So we got... not you. We need the... No, oh, I did need the other one. Inverted. This one. Because we want that there. And that there. Then my mining ship is returning. I hope it's got a lot of iron. And how's my hydrogen looking? Good enough. So this one, we're doing there and there. Yeah. Now that I dig. We're just going to have to kind of blend it into the side of the ship a little bit, which shouldn't be too big of a deal, because I already spent a lot of time trying to taper it in, and we could just kind of not taper it in and just bring it back up. So I think that'll work. I'm going to tell the build-in repairs to weld up what we've got so far, and I'm going to kind of sneak in the side here. So if I'm inside and I walk up, do I fall down here and then I can't get back up? I just have to jump. Oh, hello. Well, that's a problem. An easily solved problem. But is it an airtight, easily solved problem? That's going to be the real question. But we can kind of solve this with a... Ooh, wait, can we? Hang on. Because this area has a thing in it. Ooh, I might have to just stick a... either a piece of glass or like a plate underneath it to cover that hole, and it'll just be kind of flat. What would look better? To see through this area or to not see through this area? I'm thinking I'm probably going to be walking on it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put... that will be okay. I'm going to put that there like that. And then we'll throw a... Oh, shoot, I was going to put bridge windows anywhere. Well, I certainly don't need them, do I? They could go... No, they'd have to go way... They'd have to go, like... down there. Which kind of looks... not ideal. Yeah. Jeez, hit the wrong button again. I keep trying to hit the jetpack right as I'm falling, and I'm not good at that. Okay, so... yeah, we'll probably put like a plate under that or something. Let's stick that in there, and let's fall down for real and not die. And grab... I think we have... do we have a 2x? A 1x2 steel plate? Oh, we got these things. That'll work. I think that might be airtight. Assuming we have this mirrored for both sides. Base, yeah, there we go. Alley-oop. Yeah. I'm thinking let's let the machines weld this up a bit and see what it looks like. Ooh, 112k iron. I could probably stop this thing, but doing pretty good. I wonder if I should leave my little rover here when I leave the planet, or if I should scrap it for parts. I'm gonna leave it here. It's not that many parts. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to change the roof shape a bit too, because that was just the temporary layout. So that should be connected on the front there. So I should be free to take these out. That's not holding anything up. And we'll take this one out. And this one. So this is what we're going to be kind of shaping into here. So I guess we're going to kind of come out unless yeah, is this going to ruin anything? I don't think so. Let's just take this whole row out. We're going to just hopefully not collapse the entire roof here. And then I think I'm going to leave the top part mostly as is, except I'm going to smooth this part in a little bit more so it's not just a flex around the front. And this is just going to kind of be a triangle that goes back up until, you know, we hit back here, and then we'll merge it in with whatever we got to do. Is this holding anything up? I don't think so. Okay. I think this is looking pretty good. Probably going to move the control seat back one, or, well, I mean, I'm probably going to put a different control seat in there. This one was just temporary to begin with, so I'll probably back this up one, and probably put some screens up, some transparent screens, so I can get some info while I'm flying. Because I want to put the telemetry if you look on the to-do list, the programmable blocks we're going to put on. Solar alignment, so that the ship can point itself at the sun. The takeoff script, which I looked up, is actually like Blarg's ascent script. Fancy status 2, radio spectrometry, and then this is going to actually be Izzy's simple doors, because I hate closing doors. All right, yeah, I think this shape is going to look pretty good here. Give me a nice good view. I should probably, at some point, put another control seat somewhere in the back for when I inevitably get one-shotted through the window. But, yeah. You know. YOLO doesn't apply in this game because you just respawn infinitely, so. Alright, let's see. What can we do shape-wise here? I need this to be a kind of a flat wall on the inside, so let's maybe work with these to begin with. Well, that's gonna suck it in like right away, basically. So I don't know if I want that or not, but let's see if we do that. Yeah. So that's the problem with that, is we don't have a. What was that? That definitely sounded like an explosion somewhere, right? I don't see any. I got my pistol out, you know, so that I could defend myself against something with a, you know, machine gun, but you all heard that, right? That sounded like an explosion of some sort. Did I drop something off the ship when I was... I don't think so. Wonder if an assertive ship crashed somewhere or something. Yep. Ah, jeez. I should have turned that thing's ore detector off. Well, I'm just going to pretend I did not hear a giant explosion off in the distance. Oh, you know what it probably was? I'll bet there was a unknown signal nearby that exploded or something. That's what we're going to tell ourselves to sleep better tonight. So here, let's do... one of these. I'm going to need to do like an airtightness check sooner rather than later, because some of this, like these plates on the bottom, make me a little bit nervous, but we'll see. I mean, I guess I could always replace this whole bottom glass thing with you know, just armor. That would solve the problem, but not really a problem I want to solve too much. See, I don't really want to just do this shape all the way back, but I kind of have to keep it at least part way. I mean, I could do some ribbing with it. You know, like we could do something like this on the bottom, and then, because I can't do this on the top, because then I end up with, you know, a gap there. But do I have something here that would work, that would fit that? Where's the one side that looks like, there it is. This is the wrong one. Yep, that's the wrong thing too. Oh, I wonder, could I do the opposite of what I was thinking? Hit that button again. We've got one of these. Get rid of this guy. And let's put like the opposite underneath. So now we've got something that's a little bit more substantial here. And we could do... Oh, what's the thing that expands that out? Is that like this thing? Not that way. That way. That makes it real blocky. I might put that starting like there. And then... what's the opposite of this? That. Okay. So then from here... Oh, I got my hand on the wrong keys. 10 and 2. Okay. So if we started there and we ended... Yeah, I kind of want to bring it back in just for the... just to match that window there. Like that. So that still covers my airlock, and then it comes in and matches the window, and then I don't really care that there's this overhang here. That was always kind of part of the design. So we bring that in. Then I just got to match up to that. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting... I got to rotate... Oh. Well, that's interesting. Ooh. Oh, I like... Ooh, oh. Oh, I like this. I didn't mean to do it like that, and I don't know how to repeat that on the other side, but I like that. That they're not even. Okay, so the bottom just goes doop-doop, but the top has to kind of flip around. Ooh, and I can do that somehow. But not with this block. I gotta do transition base mirrored. Oh, that's gonna look silly. I'm getting concerned that there are more and more escort ships in a group, and those seem to be coming fairly close. If we're attacked, by the way, there's no surviving. That's basically end of this build, because I have a pistol and nothing else. So what can we do here? We can go... Don't think I want... This thing has a... When you match this up, it just looks like that. Transition... Yeah, that just goes down like that. So we want the larger one. The one that matches this is the base mirrored, which looks like that. Oh, is this gonna work? This might just work. Except I got the wrong one. We want the... Is it this one? Ho, 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 ho. Okay. I don't know. Is it good? Is it greebling for no reason? Yes. I think the answer to both of those questions is yes. So we just need to kind of make this top row not look so dumb on top of it. And before we do that, we're going to stand on the roof and point a gun at these guys until they casually fly by. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right. Okay, good. I think we showed them. Take a sip of water real quick here. Alright. Don't mess with me and my starter pistol and 10 clips of ammo. Okay, so... Should I try to recreate this on the other side before I completely forget how I did this? Probably. Into the tree I go. I am gonna feed these guys a couple of... Nope, not what I meant to do. Give me those back. What's the... Isn't there a button for make a stack? I want to make a stack. There we go. I'll keep like 200 and drop the rest, and then the build and repair will pick those up. And it can use them to build things. Alright, so... and then the nice thing is, on the inside I have this nice flat wall that I can stick stuff on. I wonder if I should put like an emergency exit door. Nah. If there's an emergency, I'm sure someone will blow a hole in the door for me. Okay, so this one... Okay, so we started with just light armor slopes. This might be easier to build from the inside. That's funny, I can't believe I said that out loud. Yeah. Yeah. So those things. And then we did transition. That's the half. Oh yeah, yeah, we're just doing this one round. Okay. Transition base. Transition base. And this one is the one where we ended up with this is the one where I had the it goes like that. Flying around and look. Come here. Okay. So we've got... Oh yeah, because it's got to be mirrored. Duh. It's got to be mirrored. Alright, so we end up with that. And then on the bottom it's the same thing, but it ends up that direction. And then I went all the way... Yeah, I cut this out all the way back. Okay. And I am going to... real quick, refill all my stuff here. And might as well refill everything. Take a drink of water while I'm at it. Alright. Looking good. I should have left... Well, we'll put lighting back there. Yeah, that'll be good. I guess I could have... no, I couldn't have, because there's no space here. Never mind. Ignore me. Alright, so then we did the light armor slope transition base. Light armor slope transition base. There we go. That seems incorrect. Because it's not. Or because it is. So we did that. And then did we just do that? I believe we did. And I also have to get rid of this one. So we did that, and then on the bottom side, did we just do the half slopes the whole way across? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Ow. Okay. Was it just 2? 1, 2, yeah, and then we did... Well, I didn't finish it on that side. That's fine. So we did... Sorry, yeah. I have to renew my flying license. Okay, so we did that, and then we did... this thing. Which goes... Nope, this way. Like that. And like that. And then I think... Oh no, we did finish it. We did this. that. Alright, now in theory, even though I'm not done with the roof yet, this is the gist of the interior, what the interior will look like. And I may not need that interior, this interior lip anymore because of the way everything's attached on the sides now, so I might be able to clean that up a little. But I might need that for airtightness. So what I'm going to do is close the door. See, there's a vent behind my to-do list. We'll see if it pumps in any air. Oh, it is airtight in here. I think that's what that means. The GE Bridge area is sealed. We have an airtight room now. Goodbye, airtightness. Alright then. All we're going to do now is go out and resculpt the roof. And then I'm probably going to take a quick break to refill my water cup. And then we'll start putting some computers in. How are the H2 tanks looking? 58%. We're still going. And how much ice do we have? A lot. Okay. So we'll be fine. Okay. So this top part looks like it. So let's get rid of all of it. There's an unknown signal coming down over there. I haven't gotten a single unknown signal this whole playthrough. I'm not going to get distracted now, though. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should just take this entire roof off, because at this point I don't really like the little fin design that I had going on here. I might make it... I might keep... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take it off. And actually, I'm going to have Build and Repair take it off. We're just going to go like... Yep. I think that won't break anything. And then I do want to take off you and you. And you and you. The worst thing that could possibly happen is a block falls on my survival kit there and destroys it. So hopefully I didn't just jinx myself with that. So if you're not familiar with Build and Repair, there's a specific color you can set on the Build and Repair. Yeah, pick a color you don't normally use in your builds, and anything you paint that color, the Build and Repair will take it apart for you. It'll essentially just grind it down. There we go. Alright, so this is what we've got to work with here. So if we did... Are we going to go out from here? That's the question. And still keep it interesting. Because I think it's got to be a... If we don't want a square out here, then we got to have kind of a square on the inside. That's just kind of how these things work, unfortunately. So we could do... Is this the part where the bridge window comes in handy? Could we use the bridge window? I think we can use the bridge window here. Get ourselves a little... one extra additional block back of window. I don't hate that. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. So then from there, we can start to do some interior shaping here. So we could go, let's see, if we had the outside, if we had the inside looking more like this along this wall. Now that does take up some of my wall space that I had going on here, but this is just for... Ooh, no, because then that's just going to be like a big square sticking out. We might switch to wall plating at this point to kind of get a shape going. We have... Oh, we don't have any of those angular plates, do we? Darn. Well. What I didn't want to do was essentially something like this. And just put that there, because then that just adds like a... On the inside, that just adds an overhang that I don't want. I don't really want to do a plate there. Tough choices. Tough choices. Hang on one second here. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. So if we sloped... Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of this. That was a cool idea, but I don't think that's going to work. If we sloped up from the middle, kind of like... yeah, there may not be a way to avoid the, like, interior block right there, but maybe we could just make it look nicer on the inside. So we could do something like that. We could probably make... We could probably make the, yeah, we could probably make this look fine. Did it actually look better before I changed it? It may have looked better before I took the roof off. I think I'm just going to deal with those being on the inside. And we'll do something to slope that up and back. And then because on the inside we could essentially take this like... That's kind of interesting. No, but we want something that goes more like... Do I even have a shape for this? I'm trying to remember if there's another thing that would... No, there wouldn't. There wouldn't be. I don't want to commit to having this entire section. Yep, you know what? I think this part cannot be good looking on the inside and the outside, and I spend the majority of my time on the inside, so we're just going to make it look good on the inside. So we're going to go with something that's more along the lines of... let me decide here. Something that's more along the lines of that, essentially. And then we could just kind of, we'll do something to make that look okay on the outside. I don't know what yet. This would have looked okay if we did. We had done it like that. No, it still would have looked. Yeah. All right, we'll do something. All right, so then keeping on with this, let's get this thing to do something like that. There we go. And then I'm basically off the hook for the rest of this. It's all going to be just outside greebling. So we could go... let's see, I think we need to scoot on into these shapes here. And we could do something like... Ooh, that might be something. Is that something? I don't know if that's something or not. Yeah, it's definitely a shape. I'll give it that. It is a shape. Things are happening here, and I don't know what. There we go. I gave it like a sideburn or something. Yeah, alright. Whatever. There we go. And what other thing was I using over here? It was... Is it this thing? No. This thing? Yeah, there we go. So you're going with you, and then, what else did we do here? You, what did I do on the other side? Did I just do the same block like 3 times in a row? Sure, why not? This is the vulnerable spot right here. If anybody's wondering where to shoot, it's right there. That's the thin spot. Alright, so we got that. Can this shape could probably change on the end here. Sure, why not? Then we can go... Let's see, we gotta do something cool on the top here. I'm thinking we give it these things, but here. No. That I think won't work. That will work? I don't know. I mean, obviously that'll work there. It would stick out a bit, and I don't really want to necessarily do that. Yeah, I'm thinking let's try it. Come on. Right. And then we could... we just keep on going with this. Yeah, then I'm going to do this weird awkward corner thing on the end to finish it up. And then we'll put a little something along the side here. And then just kind of fill in the middle. I guess I could put more window. Have a little skylight at the top. It could be interesting. We will investigate that possibility in a moment. Let's put something like this. Wait a minute. Did I just block off my ability to do anything cool here? I don't... Unless I did this, I don't really see much that I could do here. You may go. Dismissed. Oh yeah, there is this. That looks like it's not gonna work. We did something like that there. Want to kind of break it into something that's gonna end looking good here. You know, what might look good is just doing this thing all the way back here, I guess. There we go. Greebled. It's got little ears that stick out here. Seriously? I'm gonna cut you down. Alright. How are we thinking? Looking okay? This part looks kind of dumb to me now. Since I don't... since it just kind of sticks out for no reason. But, I mean, the reason it sticks out is because there's a block under it. Yeah, I think I gotta do something better with that. I could do... not have this line up so much and do something like that. That looks kind of mean. What do I have in the, do I have tiny little beams like this that would fit there? I don't think they make a pointy beam, do they? I do have a mod that adds more beam shapes, but I don't think pointy beam is one of them. This might look okay, like starting from back here. We did like that. And then kept with that going forward, maybe? I don't know about that. I think if we do that, what we need to do is get rid of this and this. And instead make this more of a... I think I've got... Is that what I was looking for? What's that shape? That's a... That's the... has a flat thingy on both sides. Shape, which I don't think any of these match to. Oh, but this one has a thing that matches to that, I think. Nah, maybe not. And that's kind of the opposite of what I was looking for. That brings that down. I think this is what I want, though. Get rid of this. Do we have a thing in here or in here that goes from like this down to that shape? Or do I just not care and I will do this? That's where my heart's at right now. 'Cause that ain't gonna do it. None of that's gonna do it. Yeah, I'm thinking that'll look okay if we just do that. Maybe leave that one in there, and then here we just kind of slope it back like that. Yeah, alright. I mean, that's fine. It's got a little bit... it just looks like there's an empty space there now. How would this look if we took out both of the middle ones and replaced them with this? Yeah, it just looks like they're not there. Nope. Nope. Nope, it's just going to be solid. I'm doing solid. We could do... we could potentially do this across the top here, though. If we really wanted to sneak in some beams, we could maybe go across the top here. As long as we do, at the very least, something like this behind it, so that it, so that it remains airtight. I'm not against that. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks okay. Alright, let's do... How does it look from this side? Because that's where I put that extra thing in. Yeah, that looks okay. Alright, let's shave you off of here. You get to stay. You get to go. You get to go. You get to go. Okay. And then this one is a light armored slope corner, which I think came from here. But is it the opposite shaped one? Oh, light armored slope corner. That was from this set. It's this one. There we go. So we got that, and then we had a... Ooh, this isn't the shape that I want, right? No, this is not the shape that I want. It's one of these. Let me throw you in there while I'm here. Okay. We're looking for this guy. Then we're going to put in... Actually, that might have looked better in the front. Test time. This one. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. We did that instead, but then still kept this thing going. And that one's just a little bit shorter right there. No, don't like it. It's got to be the long one. Alright. So now I got a big hole in the roof. And the question is, how do we make that look interesting? I don't want to just do fins. I could do... I mean, we could just do a big window, because I can put some lighting underneath here. We could do a big window right there. it probably wouldn't really get us too much, although if we're going to be pointed at the sun all the time, we get fresh sunlight coming in. I could put solar windows there. Do I have the solar window mod? I do have solar windows. I could throw some solar windows on top. Not that it's going to do much, because these things don't take in much, but why not? Let's do it. Better than big window, right? We probably want it to be this kind. Oops, there we go. Oh, it's after 2:30. That means the sun has gone down here. Because the planet has all these mountains, and we're at the pole. We're at one of the poles. So the sun basically just kind of goes in a circle around the horizon, and then it eventually ducks behind the mountains. Around 2:38, I want to say. Do we need something? No, we don't. That's fine. We could stop greebling anytime. Some of us can stop greebling anytime. Alright, does that look interesting enough, or does it look dumb? I think that's okay. Okay, so as far as a cockpit goes, or a bridge, I think it's not terrible. I'm not a super huge fan of how this turned out on the side here. It is just a lot of in and out, in and out. But it's not flat, so I guess I'm okay with it. I don't want to really blend this area together because I do want to be able to scoot in and out of here. This strut, I guess, can remain flat. Yeah, I think it's overall not bad. So how's the ship looking here? Yeah, there we go. We're pretty close to being done. So what I have to do is I have to move the ore detector because radio spectrometry needs the ore detector to be facing like directly forward. So I'm thinking the ore detector is going to have to like sit on the bottom here and just kind of face forward, unless we stuck it in the top here and had it facing out through this. That might be a cool way to break this up, actually. Let's get you out of here. Get you out of here, because I think it would still be airtight. So if we did... And that would mean I'd have to remember to take the ore detector off the bottom that I put on there. So if we just jammed an ore detector in here. Ore detectors are airtight on those sides. This is the build info mod. So we could put it like that. That should still be airtight. Yeah, that looks okay. Puts a little something interesting on the top there. We could even give it like a little fin or something on top, just for just for fun here. No, we cannot do that. That looks silly. But I am going to stick a plate on top. Like that. There we go. There we go. That looks okay, and there's a snowstorm coming in, so that's nice. Alright, so now we're basically just waiting for the hydrogen tanks to fill up. I thought about putting 2 more thrusters just like right on the ends of the hydrogen tanks, but I think we're going to be good for thrust. I don't want to just burn more fuel than I need to. Let's do another air tightness test. F. Pay my respects to the door here. Come on. Ah, that's no good. Did not get a burst of air out of you. So that means somewhere something is leaking. I'm not thrilled about these windows here. Not thrilled about these windows. Alright. Let's see where the air leak scan ready. Find. Oh. Here? Oh, interesting. Pretty sure that's... Yeah, it's going out through there. So if I put something like if I just put the... Nope, not you. I'm just saying if I just cover it with a block. Interesting. Let me go and look at this from the outside. Yeah, of course it would stop right as I get out here. Ah, now it's going to the other side. Okay, so maybe that was the issue. So I just got to cover that better. So, what would you think, game, about something like this instead? Now, so it would seem, what piece is this? This is the light armor corner. Okay, so that's one of these. Completely not airtight. Wow, okay. Mount point ports off. Okay. So I guess what we're going to have to do is something more like... I think we got something under here that we could use. Right? Something like... Of course it would get like foggy in here. Something like... Nope, that won't work. Wait, what if we did it like that? No, that's still not going to work. Something that is flat. Oof. Oof. That's why I was just looking at.
Energy flow.
Oh, there we go. That will... Well, what's the air tightness of this? Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we need right there. Alright, so let's get rid of this one. And then was that this thing? Light armored slope transition. Here we go. There we go. So there we go. So that kind of, you know, there's a little bit of a thing there, but that's okay. I think that will be Alright. So let's try the bridge vent again. Area is sealed. Okay. Problem solved. And we just happen to have a big snowstorm happening. Alright, so as you can see from the fact that you can't see, we need to get some lighting in here. So I want to reserve... I want to reserve some space on the wall for at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 programmable blocks. And I have these modded ones that I love. Like, I always thought that this DLC block that they put in, that's just a thing you can click to get at the control panel, seemed kind of like a waste, because we could just put a button on the wall. But there is a mod, Space Engineers Decorative Expansion Master Pack, I think is what it's called, that turns this into a programmable block so I can hang it on the wall. So we need at least 5, and I can put... I need to get you off of here. There we go. So I can't put you here because the survival kit is in the way at the moment. But I can put one here. I can go 1, 2, maybe 3, 4. I guess I'll put just 6 on, because then I'll have an extra in case I think of some other thing to do. So what's in the way here? It's all these things on top. And then we're going to have to put on the... We're going to have to get the chair, the command chair situation resolved so that I could figure out what my view is going to look like from the front. How's this battery looking? 37. Yeah, pretty soon we're just going to grind it down and call it a day. Okay.
Energy critical.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to do that. We'll just sit here for a minute. Ah, it looks so nice with the snow. All right. Yeah, let's get some lighting. Where am I going to put lighting? That's a great question. I'll tell you one place. We're going to swap this one for this. Oh, wait. No, we're not. I kind of needed that to be the way it was. We're going to swap it for this. There we go. Now I'll have a like a mount point I can put up there. I needed it to have that lower one so that it would, you know, cover up the airlock here, which hopefully is sealed. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. Okay, so that'll be good. Lights, 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 lights. Lights, lights, lights. Let's see, we could do... kind of want these to be like facing the right direction for some reason, but we could do one there, and then we could do like a... Why did these get tiny on me? Yeah, like this. I just want one of these. And I love this mod that puts tiny little arrows on the thing so you could see which direction the offset goes. Alright. And then I got room here now. I can put you there. You there. Ow, I blocked my own spot with that. Well, these are probably good enough. I guess maybe I didn't need these lights up here. Yeah, those are going to be good enough to light up the whole bridge. So that'll be fun. That still looks okay. These guys, so I'm like, boom. Oh, jeez. Never say boom while you're putting the thing on without looking. It's irresponsible booming. Okay. Boom, boom. There we go. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do is... What time we got? Okay, so I got about, I don't know, 45 minutes left in the stream that I want to do here. So I'm going to take a quick, like, 2-minute break and go fill up my water cup here. And then I'm going to just try to figure out the cockpit view. And we will, which is probably going to be moving this thing back one and then putting, like, some screens, some transparent screens in front of it. So I could just see useful information while I'm flying. Actually, maybe I'll just keep this view. It's not bad. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll figure it out. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Not a long break. So yeah. So the question to start with is this the command chair that I want? Actually, maybe the question to start with is, let's get these lights up a little bit. Probably set these to maybe 9. The intensity is probably good. Let's set this one to 9. There we go. Okay, now we can see in here. And it looks just awful outside. Let's close these doors. We're letting a draft in. A little puff of air. Love it. Okay. So, options for seats that I have in here. So we have the normal control seats. I do have some modded seats. I think this one is just a passenger seat. So we have Spacebar's bridge things. I think I can technically fly from the lawn chair if I wanted to. Or the armchair. Don't really... I think you can technically fly from the lawn chair. But I usually put the lawn chair somewhere else on the ship. So... Here's the options we got. So we got the one we have. We have this one, which gives me just one giant screen, which I probably don't want. One gianter screen, which I definitely don't want because I want to be able to see. So then if we look at space bars, we got the captain's chair, which is... I don't know, the view from his are not always ideal because it's kind of hard to see out over the front of them. Standard control console I think might actually be the best one in terms of view. The navigation console, actually no, the navigation console I think is the best one in terms of view. It's just that yellow, or not yellow, I think it's kind of greenish. That round middle screen kind of is awkward to do stuff on. What have we got here? So we got the engineering console. Ooh. Oh, the engineering console is the same, but with a square screen. That'll probably be okay. Navigation, engineering, captains. Yeah, let's do an engineering console. We could figure it out from there. Did I have anything? No, I didn't have anything set up.
Inventory full.
Oh, I am completely out of hydrogen, too. Let's let's see, I probably don't need much more of this. You could have that, you could have that. You could have that. You could have all three of these. Probably don't need these anymore. Just give me 100 of these. I threw out the wrong stack, didn't I? Take that. I only need like probably 20 of these on me. Alright. And then everything's gone. So you'll excuse me one moment. I really need cargo access on the bridge. That's what I need. Ooh. How could I get myself cargo access up here? I could go under the floor. Put a cargo container there. What does that look like from the outside? Jeez. So we go cargo, cargo. Yeah, oh, give me a cargo thing on the bottom there. I was probably going to put a landing gear on the front here anyway, so... Heck. Let's do that real quick. This is a conveyor T. That's okay, because we're going to go... If I understand this correctly...
Fuel flow.
Oh yeah, that's right. The whole reason we're doing this was so I could grab more bottles. So...
Fuel critical.
Yes, 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 I'm aware. Just... Yeah, there you go. Sometimes when I'm lazy, I will tell the game, I will just drop the empty bottles on the ground, let the build-in repair pick it up, let Izzy redo them, like refill them, and then I'll just go and grab them again. Okay, so anyway. Oh my god, there's a bug on my monitor in real life, and it freaked me out in the game. Okay, so that should be the pressurizer. So what we could do is go... Yeah. Okay, don't drop you. We could grab a... cargo container. No, that's not a cargo container. That's a cargo container. I want to make sure the words are facing the correct direction. This is important to me. Right? There we go. Okay. Details matter. Then we're just going to do a corner. Yeah, corner, corner. Okay. There we go. Now I'll have cargo access there. And I wanted to do another landing gear down here, but I actually don't want to cover up the cargo access, so I think I'm going to put it like right there. Yeah, okay. Cool. Anyway, and the reason I did that, in case it wasn't obvious, is because now I have cargo access right here. Oh, my chair's gone. Okay. We need to put in we said an engineering console. So I could do, if I was like here or here. Yeah, no, I kind of like it there. Can I do LCD screens? I can put LCD screens in here. Hopefully these are the right way up. So I can hang some LCDs here. That would also prevent me from falling down in here. I like doing that so that I have some more heads up. And now when I walk in here, I'll be like, can't fall down in there. Can still fall in here though. And then walk around. There we go. Now it's like most likely my head has clipped through, and I would be suffocating if we were in space right now. So. Yep, there we go. At this point, I'm wondering why I didn't just make this a slope. You know? What do I have under here? Nothing? Yeah, I'm going to make this easy on myself and just make this one of these. There we go. So I can just walk right back up. I don't know why I do this to myself sometimes. Well, we will have to check and make sure that that's still airtight, though. Because I have my doubts. But there we go. Now I can just walk down. If I fall down in here, I can just turn around, walk right back up. We could also... I mean, hey, safety first, right? We could put some railings up. Railing. Mm-hmm. This is the dumbest. I don't know why I'm bothering doing this. Why am I bothering to do this? I don't know. There we go. Now it's like my bridge is like a tourist attraction, too. It's like, yeah, you know, hey, make sure you put your hands on the rails. Don't fall down when you're walking out of the... You know, careful, everybody. Nobody fall into the pit of doom on the side of the bridge. Yeah, but it is nice. I could at least walk down here and be like, yeah, look, there's the snow. Yeah, be like, oh, look, there's the spiders trying to eat the ship or whatever. I don't know if you can hear that. My cat says it's bedtime. Alright. Why does it say I can't sleep? Does it consider this to be like a cryo chamber? That's interesting. So whenever I'm in a bed, or a cryo chamber, it'll, because of the sleep mod, it'll say can't sleep, it's day, or it'll kick off the sleep cycle where it spins the sun all the way around. Which means that whenever I'm sitting here to fly the ship, it will, you know, act as if I'm asleep. I wonder if... I don't remember. Did Spacebar do that for, like, people using the, like, needs mod or something? I don't like that. That's going to annoy me. Which means... we're probably just going to go back to this one. So that's the next best thing. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. I think I actually mean to also add inventory manager on here, which means we're gonna have to disable it on the base and let the ship take it over. Because I do want to... the ship is going to be my primary source of... the base is already using the ship for most of its engineering, like assembly and refinery, so I want to just have the ship be the source of that kind of thing. God, that area is just so flat there. Alright, I think... how much time we got left? I got about a half hour. I don't want to fully... I don't want to spend a lot of time setting up the screens and stuff with fancy status displays on the stream, so I think I'm going to save that for either off stream or I'll just start the next stream with that. But I do want to get, I think solar alignment, if I recall, is kind of a pain to set up when you're on the planet, so I may load that one up into the block and then wait till I'm in space to actually set it up. This is the one that grabs control of the ship, and when you're in space, it's the same script that you would use on the surface to like point a solar tower at the sun, but in space it just controls your gyros and just keeps the ship pointed at the sun. Yeah, whichever is the side of the ship that you want to point at the sun, it will do that. So I got all of my solar panels on the top, so we keep the ship point at the top at the sun. It'll just keep on rotating that way. So a good way to recharge the batteries. And I have no idea how long the batteries will last on this thing, which is why I want to generally keep the ship pointed at the sun when I'm not doing anything else. Excuse me. How are we doing on this battery? 36. I'm just going to... I have no reason to not grind it down. So, alright, let's do one thing here first, and that is spend a little bit of time. Folks, you would not believe how much time I spent going through all of those thrusters and properly naming them all so that I could see what was what. It was a long time. For these, I think the 4 top ones are the medium ones, right? And then all the long ones are on the things. I'm just going to change these to GE. GE stands for the name of the ship, the Graceful Exit. I'm just going to call these the Azimuth Gatling turrets. And also, I want to change their name just to that. And we're going to take them off the toolbar config and the terminal. I'm going to keep them in inventory because I want to be able to see in them. Because someday we'll have ammo. What was I naming the landing gear? Just landing gear? Yeah. And that should include you. And you can both turn off there. I get really picky about keeping my everything clean. Solar panels, these are going to be solar window. Yeah, I'm just going to get those out of there. So my naming convention here is I set these to PB for programmable block, and then I just name them all unused to begin with and turn them all off. And then take them out of the toolbar, and then I just kind of leave them there until I need them. Ore detector, that reminds me I need to get rid of the other ore detector. Name that remote control that I put on here. These are going to both be called Ridge Light. And I'm just going to throw these in a group for no reason. They're always going to be on as far as I know, but get rid of that. I might change their color a little bit. I might do maybe something that's a little bit more bluish, or maybe a little bit more yellow. Nah, I don't know. I'm going to leave it white for now. Control seat. The antenna is on the base. What else do we have? The cargo container. What was I naming all the other ones? It was Cargo S for small. Okay. And then these, I haven't decided what they're going to be yet, so we're just going to call these LCD unused for now. Turn them all off. They probably don't need to be there. And then I'm going to go take out the other... Oh, wait, no. Let me set up... I'm sorry, I keep changing gears here. Let me grab you. This is going to be... auto doors. And we're going to do... simple doors. Auto close second. 1 is usually good. I don't have hangar doors. Manual is good. Airlock radius I'm just going to set to 1. That should be good. Turn it on. Doors. Some doors are closing. Hang on. Let's turn you off for a second. Oh, are these doors... Oh, that's why. Close it. close it. Closed, closed, closed. Okay. So let's just wait for the countdown here. 7 managed doors, 2 airlocks. Yeah, I think we're good here. I don't think it needs to redetect anything. Okay, let's check it out. Ready? Open. Close. Open. Close. Love it. Open. It opens real slow. Close. Nice. Open. I might switch out this door to one that opens a lot faster. This was supposed to be like an emergency side exit, and then I realized that like there's no other way in and out of the ship unless I walked through the airlock. Because remember, this is open, even though there's doors, this is open to the outside. I'd have to walk all the way to the back, open this door, which I think this is the door that I'm going to put on the sides. So this is a offset interior door. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to have build and repair do this because it takes forever, and I hopefully won't paint the wrong thing. Okay. It takes forever to... What do I do here? There we go. Yeah, as you can hear, it takes forever to grind down a door. So I'm going to let build and repair do it while I find the other door that I want, which is offset door, interior door. It was interior offset door, right? Let's see, that's a middle door. I want it to be the one offset interior door. Yeah, but there's a door, offset interior door V1, V2. It's centered. That's weird. Anyway, we want this one, interior door. Proceed. And there we go. At some point, Izzy will see that. There we go. Izzy saw it and closed it. This is, we're just going to call this door, I don't know, side door. And then we can just get those out of there. Yeah, I'm thinking I may want to add some kind of like emergency side door, or maybe like a side door for when I'm in an atmosphere to make it easier to get in and out of the bridge, but probably fine. Okay, now that I did that, the next thing I was going to do was go take out the extra ore detector. Aha! Caught the ladder that time instead of failing to hit the button. Oh, that did it for me. What is going on with the landing gear? It's been doing this ever since I started this world. Is this a bug in the game? Like a known bug or something? But it's like there's like Z fighting on some of the textures, and some of the textures aren't taking lighting correctly. It's either that, or it's the way I've got this light right here screwing something up. Because is this one doing it too? This one seems to be okay, maybe? I wonder if it's this light that I've got sitting down here that's just kind of casting shadows goofily. Nope. Still a thing. Like, look at those textures are weird, and they're don't think there's anything... These are just unmodded landing gear, right? Where's my thing at? Oxygen tank. Landing gear. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. If that's a known bug in the game since, like, the last update, let me know if you're aware of it. We're almost ready to disconnect this thing from the base. It's currently part of the same grid as the base, because I built it off of the base. So, when we're ready to go, we're gonna cut this, and cut this, and then the landing gear, hopefully these landing gear, will kick in and not the one that's gonna crush my thing there. But these landing gear will kick in, and also this is connected, so. Anywho, what was I doing? Landing gear? Landing gear, landing gear. Not landing gear. Ore detector, it's over here. This would have been completely useless to the spectrometry script. Anything I want to put down? I can put more batteries back here, I guess. I got a lot of batteries up here. I could always throw in 2 more. Throw in some modded high-capacity batteries, but I kind of just like the look of these warfare batteries, the way they, yeah, the different sides do different things. I think, how did I do them on there? I used, like, that. I used one of these. There we go. I used that side over there. I think I'm going to go with... Should I go with the side that actually shows you the capacity? I think I'm going to do one like that, and then one like this. Because you can't see the other sides anyway. So there we go. I'll have one battery facing down that actually shows me the capacity. Because the ones facing up, I think... My intention was that you'd be able to see those from the inside. I don't know how well that... Yeah, look at that. So you can kind of see what the battery capacity is from the inside. That was my goal there. I could have just done batteries like all the way down the floor, I guess. But at some point I should fix the lighting back here. It's flickering because it's building the batteries that are down here, but there are lights in the ceiling here. Seems awfully bright. What is causing the hugely bright light that's here? It's not me, right? No. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was just the build and repair. Okay. I don't keep a lot of battery components in stock, so that's why it's taking a while. It's like building them as it goes. Okay, let's head back to the bridge. And let's check our to-do list. So that means we can get rid of simple doors. I think we can get rid of more guns. I may put some guns... Yeah, let's keep that. I may put some guns on the bottom. I'm going to keep bridge because we're still setting up the stuff. Let's figure out where we're going to put an antenna. I think that's going to be the last thing for the day. So we could go... The antenna, the large grid antenna is really big and awkward. So we could go... I could put it, like, sticking out through this middle section here, kind of. Could do that. There's not really a good... I mean, to do it on the top, we'd have to maybe... Because it's super... I don't have a modded antenna, do I? I don't think I do. No, I just got the antenna dish, and then the big ol' antenna, which is massive. And just so awkward. I wish there was a smaller version. Even if there was just like a 1 by... What is this? 1 by 5 or whatever it is? just so huge. So putting it anywhere on the top, I mean, other than just having it, like, stick straight up, it's going to be awkward. We have... No, even if I ran it down the middle here, it would still stick up like crazy. Because then we'd have to go, like, up for the housing. What do I have underneath here? Is this interior? Oh, it's, that's not cargo. That's got to be, like, the oxygen or... No, that's the assembler. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of just having this be a little asymmetrical and having one side just have the antenna sticking out. So what I'm going to do is build a... well, I was thinking right there, but I guess I could put them... like... I was thinking there and then have it take up these two, but I guess I could have it sideways and go like this and have it kind of underneath, you know? Or shipments coming in. Because there isn't really a good symmetrical way to put it on the front. Sideways or up and down? I think sideways it might be a little bit easier for me to still walk in and out of there. And I guess it's kind of going to be in the way no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to look best if I do that. And then we do it like this. Because otherwise it would be like this, and then you'd still have... Well, I guess I could fall behind it. Like, I could jump behind it. Yeah, why don't we do that? That looks okay. Do I have other options for what's going to house this thing? If we did these, and we did maybe... That might look better. Let's do that. What is the... Ooh, there are round ones. I think this one's a modded one. And no, that's gonna look weird. Where is the just normal slope? Ooh, this is a modded I-beam slope. I don't like that. Alright, so modded slope. That would look okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then stick this antenna right there. And it goes almost to the front of the ship. Strike Corvette, huh? I feel like the game, which I have not attacked them yet. I haven't attacked anything coming out of anything coming from Assert or the cargo ship mods that I have for MES. But they are definitely reacting to the fact that I am building the ship up, because they are sending in more and more people flying around. And honestly, it's probably because I added so many guns to the ship. Okay, does that look dumb? Kind of. Not terrible, though. I don't know, it kind of looks like it's, like, taped on to it. What else? What are our other options for this? So if we did it like this, from the front, it might probably still look a little bit weird. I am trying to minimize like the number of mods that are actually used on the ship, in case I ever do release it on the workshop or something. I mean, it's not a great ship, so don't know why I would, but I think I might just do this instead. think that'll look a little bit more substantial. Yeah, it looks a little bit more substantial. I like that better. It's not great. I like it better. So what does that look like from up top here? Oh yeah, that's good, because look, I could still fall right past it. Alright, let's, the bottom of the ship needs guns. Needs guns. So where are we going to put some guns on the bottom of the ship? There should be 4 probably on the bottom for symmetry. There isn't really good piping back here that's usable. I mean, other than slapping them on the very explosive hydrogen containers, which is probably not a good idea. Although these things can take a lot of pounding, actually. Well, I could definitely put 2 of them. Like, I could just replace any of these junctions with guns. So that's doable. Why does it look so green out here? Well, that would probably be because of the sky. Are we having weather? Is weather happening? Do we live in a climate? No, it says clear. So that's just the sundown. Interesting. It doesn't, it doesn't have to be the sundown because it's 8:30 here. Let's take a little nap. Sleeping. Here we go. Nighttime is going by. And now the sun is up somewhere. There it is. Here we are. Good morning, everyone. Ship's looking good. Let's take a look at the ship from up here. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, that looks awesome. It came together really well. I need like a screenshot of this. Hold on. I need to get a good angle though. What's a good angle for the ship? Like right here with this piston in the way, I think? Or over here with this tree in the way. You know, the thing is, this tree is probably going to get destroyed as soon as the thing blasts off anyway, so goodbye tree. You can beam away anytime. Okay, fine. We're just going to fly up here and wait for you to beam out. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we need like a solid screenshot of this thing here because it looks pretty good. Let's go with maybe like around this angle here, and I'm going to bring up Ansel, switch to super resolution, give myself like 5 times ridiculous resolution. How does that... Ooh, nope, get back in your head there. That looks pretty good like that. I might fly over to the other side there. Ready? Don't get sick. If you get sick by fast motion, close your eyes for a second. There you go. Yeah, we're just gonna stand on top of this so that it won't be in the way. There we go. There we go. Looking down at it, that's a good shot. Alright. I'm not really great at composing shots here, but here we go again. The super resolution in Ansel just flies the camera around really close. It just takes tons and tons of snapshots and then stitches them together. It's pretty cool. So you get like really... It's basically like you can be far away from the thing you're taking a picture of. Like when it does this, it'll give me a screenshot from here, but it will also then give me the super resolution one. And the super, if you're far away, you'll have like the LODs from like far away, but the super resolution shot will have all the close-up, highly detailed LODs. So levels of detail. Okay. Time check. Couple minutes. You know what? I think we're going to stop for there. Next time I stream, which may be... I'm scheduled to do it Wednesday. I don't know if I will, due to some personal things going on with the family. We will have to see how things play out. But let me go over to my to-do list because I just thought of something. What we want to do is, next time, we're definitely going to get the bridge. Oh, look at this daytime view. I love it. Sunrise. I pointed this thing in the right direction for sure to build it. And now that tree's not there, I can see stuff. I can see the sunrise. I can see my mining ship about to fly away. We got our... This is going to be the view, so we'll be able to see all three of these screens for whatever they're showing when we fly around. Yeah, look at that. The sun, when we're in space, the sun will always be shining through this window because the ship will point at it. And then we got these lights here. So anyway, for next time, we have 5 more programmable blocks to set up. We got our antenna on. We do need to add more guns. I'm leaving bridge on here just to make sure that we finish all this up. But the other thing that I need to add is exterior lighting. I always like to have a lot of good exterior lighting. I mean, this isn't PvP, this isn't a multiplayer server, so when you're in space, you don't really need to hide in the darkness anywhere. The game already either sees you or doesn't. You know, the MES ships. But the reason I like having a lot of lights on the outside is because, you know, I don't have the reavers in right now, but I might add them later, and if I do, I want to keep the antenna off or really low range, and if I fly away from the ship, I don't want to lose it in space, you know, because it'll be hard to, you know, it's hard to find it if it's not lit up. So you have to leave a bunch of lights on it so you can see it in space. That's very realistic that way. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it, and the idea is, in case anyone was not aware, that's why we have this section down here for leave space for, because eventually we will go to space. That has always been the goal. And if you weren't aware, I'm running the scarce resources mod. So this planet has only iron, cobalt, nickel, and silicon. There might be a boulder with magnesium here, but I've not found one. So everything else, gold, silver, uranium, platinum, and probably magnesium, I need to go to space for. Go to other planets and asteroids and stuff. Realistically, I'm probably going to find everything I need in a couple of asteroids, but you never know how the asteroid lottery is. So anyway, the reason the back of the ship looks so terrible here is because the goal is that we're going to expand the ship out the back as we go. And, God, this still looks terrible. I don't know why I did this. This is going to be one of the first things we do when we start expanding the back, is take this entire roof off and make this look better. But yeah, the back looks terrible because I plan to blow this wall out and just kind of expand the ship back from here and probably eventually encompass these hydrogen tanks and stuff. And so we'll have more, you know, eventually we will have reactors, and we'll have jump drive and a full-on med bay and stuff like that, and then who knows what else we'll put back here. I played around with the Stargate mod in my test stream a couple months ago, and still a little wonky with it, but it would be cool to have a Stargate on the ship, you know. But yeah, I think that'd be, you know, like go to a planet, drop some Stargates off, you know, be able to gate to different planets, but it's still kind of wonky. We fired a railgun through the Stargate, and it did not work. It just blew up what was behind the Stargate. But anyway, that is the current state of the graceful exit, and this is what we're going to do next time. Probably all of this. So then the question will be, in the next stream, do we go to space, or do we stop on the planet and start the next stream in space? Depends on how far we get in the time that I have. Normally on Fridays, my buddy Pat and I, Green Lantern 999 is his call sign, we do a podcast called Structured Gibberish, where we talk about like action figures and collectibles and, you know, nerdy like Marvel and DC TV and movies and stuff like that. We do that over on YouTube at Structured Gibberish. He's not going to be around this weekend, so we're not going to do that. So I might have an extra day of streaming this weekend. So I'm trying to decide, or this week rather, I'm trying to decide if it's worth doing more Space Engineers or maybe take a break from Space Engineers and do a different game. I've been working on a really slick modded Skyrim for like, I don't know, since April. And it's pretty stable. It's got like 700, 800 mods in it at the moment. So I might switch to that and just show that off a little bit, fool around with a new character or something. Or maybe we'll do Space Engineers again. It kind of depends on probably how the next stream goes. Or if I can't stream on Wednesday for some reason, that would probably have an effect on it too. But I really like how this thing turned out. It turned out really well. I wonder if I could get a nice interior shot. Yeah, let's do an interior shot. With everything off here. Interior shot. Let's see. Can we get everything in here, kind of? Like that. Here we go. Beautiful. No, and there goes my ship. I'm going to be sad to leave him here because he won't fly in space. I do need to figure out the mining situation in space. That's actually a fairly important question that I should think through. I could construct a mining ship in space. I'll have to just figure out how we're going to keep it fueled and stuff. It could have a hydrogen engine, I guess. That's a problem for another day. For now, that's going to be the end of the stream for today. So thanks everyone for watching and hanging out. Thanks Griff Prime for the follow, and I will talk to you all in a couple of days, hopefully. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. Bye.